there is somebody that you know who is looking for something to do, let us invite them into the live. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome. Let's get started. I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Joyce. I am a digital entrepreneur. So I coach people, I mentor people, and I direct them towards the digital space. This is not what I've always done. I come from a banking background. So previously, I have worked for 2 different banks, and the last bank I worked for in Kenya was the Central Bank of Kenya. I left employment because I didn't like being told what to do. I therefore ventured into business. I went into business because I didn't like the idea of being told what to do. I wanted to be the boss. So I left employment for entrepreneurship. Surprise, surprise. When you leave employment for business, you get to business and you realize you perhaps need to work harder than when you are in employment. So I found myself having to work harder than when I was in employment. Well, I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. Now, I built a business that I'd like to say was highly successful. When you run a business, you will agree with me. If you've ever started a business, you will know that a business requires much more effort, I would say, than even if you are in employment. So I ran a business, and that business came to an end. That business had covered most parts of Africa and some parts of Europe. And that business had also allowed me to travel globally to most parts of the world. Because you can run a business, and a business not just gives you the income, but also gives you exposure. So for me, this is what I say. One of the first things about travel is travel opens up your eyes. Travel exposes you. Travel lets you see the rest of the world. We can no. Thank you, Maish. Good morning, Maish. Hello, Maish. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for working. Yes. Thanks. 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 Appreciated. Yes. It makes a difference. Absolutely. Yes. It makes a difference. Thank you, Maish. Thank you very much. Thanks. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. So. Hey, good morning, Rono. Welcome, Peter. Welcome, Anna. Hey, Tronics. Welcome, Brina. Welcome, Humos. Yes. So we are talking about business. So I left employment. I went into business. And then I closed a 20-year-old business. Why did I close a 20-year-old business? Thank you, Maish. Thank you, Maish. Why did I close a 20-year-old business? God bless you, Maish. Hey, thank you. Why did I close a 20-year-old business? The reason I closed that business is because that business no longer served me. The business stopped making sense. The business was not making sense. So I closed the business. I can tell you it was not a simple decision to make to close that business, but when you hang on to something and it's not giving you the results that you want. Good morning. I'm very well, Benson. Good morning. Yes, I'm very well. Thank you. So the reason I closed the business is because it was not making sense. It was not making sense. So the business had to go. Sometimes you can be hanging on to a business because that is what you know. And that's where I was. So that's the only thing I'd known for the last 20 years. So I found myself hanging on in there saying, this is what I know. So let me just stick with what I know. But you know, when we say you can think you're running a business, but the business is doing the reverse. It is running you down. Yes. So I closed the business and I came. Yes. Yes, the business stopped making sense. The business stopped making sense. That's correct. The business stopped making sense. The business was not making sense. That is true. The business stopped making sense. It was not making sense. Yeah. So that's how I closed that business. Then I wondered, then I wanted to ask myself, so what am I going to do? So I'm sitting at home looking for something to do. For the first time in a long time, I didn't have a job, I didn't have a business. I would wake up and I didn't have anywhere to go. For many years, I used to wake up to go to work. For many years, I woke up to go to work. When I was employed in the bank, I went to the bank. When I was running my business, I woke up and I went to my business. Now I'm sitting here wondering, I'm at home, I don't have a job, I don't have a business. I'm thinking, what will I do next? What is it that I can do next? That's the question on my mind. And I was watching videos on my phone. I paused and I watched a video from a gentleman. He had a whiteboard and a marker pen, and I saw him explaining exactly what I am sharing with you this morning. I listened to him. Whatever he was saying was making sense, and evidently the gentleman was also making sense. So I listened to him. I followed this guy and I listened to him for 8 days. And the 8 days, I had a notebook and a pen. I was writing down everything he was saying. I was writing down everything he was saying. I took out a notebook and a pen and I started writing down everything he was saying. Listen, what it is that captivated me, or what it is that made me stop to pay attention to listen to him, is because he used keywords. Let me tell you what the keywords were. Number one, he talked about social media. He talked about social media. Right here, we're on social media this morning. Now he's talking about social media. And he also talked about digital. He also talked about digital skills. These are the two things he said that caused me to pause and listen to him. Social media and digital skills. Ladies and gentlemen, how much time do you spend online on a daily basis? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time do you spend online on a daily basis? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. On average, how much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time do you spend online on a daily basis? Please type the answer on the comments. How much time do you spend online? Monday to Sunday. How much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time? 30 minutes. Ndumundumu. Ndumumu, thank you. Anybody else? How much time do you spend online? How much time do you spend online? On average, how much time do you spend online? Okay, I'll tell you mine. I spend 5 to 6 hours online. I used to, I still do. So 3 hours, Ayugu, thank you very much. So I found I was already spending time online. In fact, the question on my mind was, how can I benefit from the time I'm spending online? I didn't want to make it look like I'm losing time online. I wanted to know, what can I do with the time I'm spending online and benefit? The key word here was, how can I benefit from the time I spend online? Trishi, like me, 5 hours. Thank you, Trishi. Yes, I wanted to know, how can I benefit from the time I'm spending online? In fact, that was the question on my mind. How can I benefit from the time I'm spending online? Yes. Now, the fact that we're spending time online is because we love being online. You only spend time with that which you love. You only spend time with that which you love. Thanks for the likes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciated. You only spend time with that which you love. You only spend time with that which you love. Now, people come online for 3 reasons. 1, you're looking for information, you're looking for entertainment, or both. Please type the answer. Which one brings you online? Is it information? Is it entertainment, or both? Please type the answer in the comments. Which one brings you online? Is it information? Is it entertainment, or is it both? Please type the answer. Thank you, Trishi. Both information and entertainment. Sharon, both. Thank you, Ndumudumu. Thank you very much. Mostly entertainment. Okay, both. Kennedy. Thank you, Veronica Kambua. Thank you, both. Love it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Now, listen. There are 4 categories of people who come online. There are 4 categories of people that come online. Number 1 is a content consumer. Number 2 is a content creator. Number 3 is an influencer. And number 4 is a social media expert. These are the 4 people you're going to find online. A content consumer, a content creator, an influencer, and a social media expert. These are the 4 people you're going to find online. Now, my next question to you is this. Because you're already spending time online, for me, the thought process was, how do I benefit? What is it that I can do to benefit from the time I spend online? And that's how I came across the education for social media. That's how I came across information that will give me skills for social media. That's how I came across this information, that you can now get social media and digital skills. That's how I came across this information. I paused, I took out a notebook and a pen, and I got into action because the information was resonating with that which I was looking for. I was looking for something different. I wanted a breath of fresh air. I was looking for something that would serve me. I had worked very hard in the past, waking up to go to work, sitting in traffic. When I was in employment, I would go to work. When I was running a business, I had to go to work. So I did not want to go to work, but I wanted to work. Hard work pays. Right now, we are in the digital era. You want to work smarter. You want to work smarter. And that's what I was looking for. I also wanted to have my cake and eat it, meaning I wanted my convenience. I know you have all worked very hard in the past, but it is now time to work smarter. It is now time to work smarter. And that's what technology does. I'm going to give you 4 keywords. I'm going to talk about the global economy. If you're writing notes, write down. I'm going to talk about the global economy, number 1. I'm going to talk about the digital economy, number 2. I'm going to talk about social media. And number 3, I'm going to talk about, number 4, artificial intelligence. Let me repeat this again. I'm going to talk about the global economy. I'm going to talk about the digital economy. I'm going to talk about social media and artificial intelligence. These 4 things. These 4 things are on your side if you can understand, adopt, and take action. These 4 things are going to support you moving forward. You see, the whole world is interconnected today. The whole world is interrelated today. And what is going on in Europe, in America, in Africa, in Asia, we are all interconnected by these 4 things. So when we talk about the global economy, it is different. 5 years ago, when everything came to a stop, sort of, now the economy changed. Since 5 years ago, since 2020, there was a disruption in the global economy. No matter which country you're in, you're now hearing people saying, maybe I should go and look for a job abroad. Looking for a job abroad. If there are no jobs in your country, what guarantee do you have that going to a different country, there are going to be jobs? Not possibly, not possible. And in any case, what kind of job are you going to be getting? So when I look at my peers and my age mates, they're packing bags and they're saying, let's go to Canada, let's go to America. They're trying to go and look for home care jobs. You are sitting in an office job and you're now going to go to a foreign country to look for a service job, something you never even did in your own country. So I find that very interesting because remember, you're no longer young. Your bones are creaking and aching. And the kind of work you're now going to do is going to be laborious. It's going to be physical work. There'll be a lot of lifting. Yet in your country, you never did that kind of work, but you're willing to go and do it abroad. Is it because somebody told you abroad is the place? Or is it because that you are now thinking you want to move to greener pastures? I know a lot of people who've traveled abroad and come back even without finding the job that had sent them there, which means they spent money. They perhaps spent their last savings trying to go abroad to look for a job that may not even be in existence. Whereas they would have worked from the convenience of their country. These 4 things: social media, artificial intelligence, digital economy, global economy. These 4 things, the minute you understand them, you can utilize them and lift your financial status. I will show you how I started a digital business last year, June. I rolled up my sleeves and I put in the work. I rolled up my sleeves and I put in the work. What work did I put in? I got access to education for social media. It's an educational program that will teach you step by step what you need to do. It's an educational program. It's not just a course, because the education comes with interactions with coaches and mentors. You're not alone. You have access to coaches and mentors. One, there is the education. You get the education, you utilize the education, and then you can sell the same education and you keep 100% commission. Use the education, benefit from the education, resell the same education, and keep 100% commission. So number one, there is the education. So you're getting the education. You can resell the education. You can also get certified inside the education. You can be certified as a master reseller. And number four, you have access to coaches and mentors. So unlike traditional businesses where you're on your own, this is a business where you have coaches and mentors, people who will walk the journey with you. You're not on your own. So number one, it's a digital educational program. It's an American educational program that is broken down in a systemized manner. Americans are very smart for systems. Americans are very smart for systems. So this educational program is systemized. So number one, the course. It is also beginner friendly. The education is beginner friendly. It's not complicated. There is no geometry, geography, or algebra here. It's purely education to teach you, one, how to brand yourself on social media, two, how to position yourself on social media, and number three, how to maximize on your social media presence. We are already spending time online. Why not get the full benefit of being on social media? Why not get the full benefit by getting to learn how to brand, position, and maximize yourself on social media? All these things I'm sharing with you, I didn't know before last year of June. I had never heard of social media marketing. I had never heard of digital products. I didn't know about digital e-learning courses. I had no idea that you can actually run a business from the convenience of your home until I came across this program. People in Europe and America are working from home. People in Europe and America are working from home. They are working from home. Yes. And this is what I say. I used to think going to work meant working. Not necessarily. You can be going to work and you're not working. Perhaps the environment you're working in, you don't like it. Perhaps if you're running a business, the business is not serving you. The business might perhaps be taking away from you. I've been an entrepreneur and I know what I'm saying. Sometimes you can be running a business, sometimes you can be in business, you think you're running a business, but the business is doing the reverse on you. So again, perhaps you go to a job you don't like, perhaps you're running a business that is not serving you. All those factors come into play. So for me, I wanted convenience. At the same time, I wanted benefit for myself. Remember what I've said. I used to go to work. I thought going to work was working. I now know different. I know I can work from home because I now work from my house. I work from home. So let's get this. So number one, the program. The educational program, the setup of the program itself is beginner friendly. It is something you can run. You can run this business as your hustle, as your side gig, as your main gig, how you want. I run it as my full-time business. This is the business I do full-time. I'm running it as my full-time business. It's my all-on, it's my full-time business. I'm giving it my 100% because I have seen the results from the business. So I have understood the more I put into my business in terms of time, in terms of understanding the skill set. I didn't know what content creation was. I didn't even know you could do a 7-second video, a 30-second video. I didn't know you could create a 60-second video. I did not know the power of creating content until I started. I didn't even have a social media following. I was not on these social media platforms. I did not have a following. So I started from ground zero. So one, you don't even need a social media following. You don't even need previous experience. It is your hunger. Let me say it. It is your hunger. How hungry are you to transform your financial situation? That's what should drive you. It's your hunger that drives you. Let me say it in another way. It depends on what is running after you. It depends on what is running after you. You see, when a tame kitten runs after you, you don't have to run. When a lion is running after you, then you will increase your speed to run. So it really depends. How serious are you about transforming your financial future? Let me say again the 4 key factors I said earlier. The global economy is different. We already know that. It doesn't matter which country in the world you're in. The global economy is different. Whether you're in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, in America, in Canada. I have traveled to most of the continents in the world. I have traveled all over the world, and I can tell you for sure, the economy globally is different. And it will continue that way. So what is it that you can do? You must learn how to create your own personal economy. You must learn to create your own personal economy. And how can you do that? Acquire new skills. Acquire new skills. Let me say it simply. Old keys will not open new doors. Old keys will not open new doors. So you need a new set of skills. If over the last 3 years you have not acquired any new skill, if you've not brushed up and you don't have a new skill over the last 3 years, then guess what? Very few people will be interested in what you have to offer. So you have to upscale your skills. You have to improve yourself for people to say you are a person of higher value. So the way you increase your value is by acquiring new skills. The way you increase your value is by acquiring new skills. So that's the number one. When we talk about a global economy, when we talk about your personality, who you are as a skill-driven person, you need to acquire new skills. Let me say it again. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. I didn't even know the world of content creation, digital economy. I did not know these things before June of last year. I just sat down, looked at the idea, did my homework, got started. You see, it's in the getting started on a new venture, on getting new information that positions you ahead of the rest. If you know something somebody else does not know and you take action on that thing, you're already way ahead of them. So I took on and I started a brand new business knowing I'm getting digital skills which are timely, social media skills that are necessary, and it's a brand new way of doing things. People in Europe and America are working from home. People in Europe and America, and the bigger number that used to commute to go to work is now working from home. I have friends within my business who are working from home. Grandmothers working from home. I have one very exceptionally interesting lady. She's a grandma. She's possibly in her 70s. And she just goes out to the garden with her phone in her hand and she says, well, for today, I'd just like to be able to have 9 customers, and I call it a day. 9 customers, she calls it a day. When I do the maths, what she's talking about, 9 customers, Mamma mia, she's taking home a tidy income. Smart work. That's what we are talking about. Your phone is with you 24/7. Learn a new skill that you can utilize on your phone. The old mindset that you have to sit in an office to say that you're employed, that you have to be seen in a physical shop to say that you're running a business. Hey, Perpetua. Hey, thanks, Perpetua. Bless you. Yes. The old way of saying I'm running a business, that you have a shop, that people see you going to a physical place. People are now working remote, and it is working. Remote work works. You can work from home. And in this case, it's 100% commission. It's 100% profit. There is no referral, no recruiting. You're not sharing any of the profit with anybody. The full profit is yours. It's 100% profit because we do something called MRR, Master Resale Rights. I market digital e-learning courses that gives me 100% commission. It's a master resale rights. How does the business model work? The business model has been created similar to Netflix. The same one Netflix that I'm watching in my house in Kenya is the same Netflix that's being watched in Canada, in America, in South Africa, same one Netflix. Now you purchase the program once off, you own the program, you can now resell the same program over and over again, and anytime the customer purchases from you, you keep 100% profit, the full value of the program. Let me say it simpler. Remember when you went to college or you studied a course? Can you imagine going back to that same college and you ask them to allow you that anytime you send a student there for the same course that you studied, they pay you the 100%, the full value of the course. Of course, they will not do that. Why? They are in the business of selling the education. Now, in this case, because I market digital e-learning courses, because they are digital by nature, the minute you purchase the program, you get the master resale rights. Master resale rights simply means resell the same program over and over again, keep the 100% profit every time the customer purchases from you. I had never heard of this kind of business model, but this is what people in America have been doing over the last 5 years or so. That's how they've been running their business. It's 100% profit, entire amount coming to you. So number one, this is a digital educational course, a program that comes with daily mentorship, interactions with the coaches. It is beginner friendly. You're being trained on social media. You're getting skills for social media. You're also being trained on attraction marketing. You're not limited on the scope of customers. Your customers are not necessarily your relatives and friends. Remember, your relatives and friends may never promote your business, but now you're being trained how to create content on social media, that your content can be viewed by possibly the potential of 5 billion users who are on social media every day. There are about 5 billion people on social media every day. They're either looking for information or entertainment. So you position yourself, you brand yourself, and these potential customers will purchase from you. I say again, I had never heard about the world of social media, digital marketing. I did not know that this world existed. But the fact that I got the information and I took action, I now have a result. I can now tell you my story because I took the action. Information plus procrastination equals television. Information plus action equals transformation. I have walked the transformation journey because I took on a business idea in June of last year. How do you start? How do you get started? Number one, there are 4 different programs. You can start on any of the 4 programs. You choose where to start. You choose any of the 4 programs. There are 4 programs. Number two, you will need a website. The program will sit on the website. The website will sit on a domain. So you need 3 things together. The actual program, you will need a website and a domain. So you will need 3 things. You will need the educational program. You will need a domain plus the website. You will need the 3 things together. The program, the website, and the domain. You don't need to be tech smart. You don't need to be computer literate. No, don't worry. When we say website, you're not building the website from scratch. You're getting a done-for-you website. The website works on your behalf in the background. The website will work on your. It's an automated website. You create the content, the website takes over. The website does the follow-up on your behalf. So you need the 3 things together. The program, the domain, and the website. It's a once-off purchase, and you now own the program. It's a once-off purchase, and you now own the program. And you can now resell the program over and over again. And anytime the customer purchases, you get to keep the entire amount, which is 100% commission, which is the entire amount, which is 100% commission. Now, how much? I said it's a once-off purchase. You own the program and you can now resell it over and over again. How much? The website is $39. It's a done-for-you website. It's $39. The domain is $55. The actual program is $100. So it is 100 plus 39 plus 55. So the total to start is $194. You own the program, you own the website, you own the domain. How do you get access so that you can get started? You'd go onto my profile and you're going to find joycewawerudigital.com. All of it is on my profile, joycewawerudigital.com. It's on my profile. So you purchase the program once. You can now resell the same program over and over again. And anytime the customer buys from you, you keep the $100. So let's assume in this month of April, you focus on at least having 5 customers. Let's focus on 5 customers in April. Of course, you can do more than that, because I remember on my first month, I had more than 10 customers on my first month. But let's just focus on you having 5 customers on your first month. Remember, you're not going to relatives and friends. You're being trained on social media. You're being trained on how to attract your perfect customer on social media. So it's a brand new skill. You're learning a new skill. So let's focus on you having 5 customers. That's $500. You started on 100. You now have 5 customers. That's $500. Put aside 300, enjoy yourself. Use 200, upgrade to the next level. So the first level was $100. You're now working with pure profit. The second level is 300, then 600, then 900. There are 4 different levels. You're the one to choose where to start. There are 4 different programs. You can purchase any of the 4 programs. It's you who determines where to start. You can start today. You can start tomorrow. It's you who determines when and how you want to start. Like I said earlier, it depends on what is driving you. What is it that you want to urgently do to transform your financial future? Because remember, you purchased the program once and you can now resell it over and over again, and you're keeping 100% profit. If you're on social media and you don't have a digital product that you're marketing, then guess what? You're watching other people as they create programs, as they market their digital programs. You're an observer. It is time to say, enough of observing. Let them now observe you. So there are 4 programs. The first one is called the Launchpad. Then we have the Blueprint. Then we have the Digital Mastery. And the highest one is the Legacy Builder. These are the 4 programs that I market: the Launchpad, the Blueprint, the Digital Mastery, and the Legacy Builder. These are the 4 programs that I market. Now, how much is what we are talking about? The Launchpad is $100. This is $300, $600, and $900. These are 4 different programs: $100, $300, $600, and $900. You choose where to start on any of the 4 programs. So the Launchpad, including the website and domain, is $194, $394, $694, and $994. If you purchase the Launchpad, that's the only one you can resell, because that's what is inside your website. If you purchase the Blueprint, you can now resell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. If you purchase the Digital Mastery, you can now sell all 3. If you purchase the Legacy Builder, you can now sell all 4, and you keep 100% profit. I started on the Legacy Builder. Why? Because I wanted to be able to sell all 4. This is an international business, which means your customers don't even necessarily come from your country. I have customers in Finland, Sweden, Canada, America, London, New Zealand, Japan, South Africa, Sudan, Somalia, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. Because you create content that goes to attract your customer, who can be anywhere in the world. You're not limited to your friends, relatives, or country. That is the power of a digital business, where you're marketing a digital product on digital platforms. For me, if you ask me, was my prayer answered because I had told God to give me a business that I could work from the convenience of my home? It's my smart device. It's my internet. It's my time. I am acquiring new skills as I go along. I didn't know anything about attraction marketing. I didn't know how to create content. I didn't know the power of creating a 30-second video, a 60-second video that could travel everywhere in the world, courtesy of you are taught on how to create the content. You don't have to have any previous experience. The only thing you need to have is a willingness to start. You need to say, I want to do something new today. And that's what I said. So how did I get started in June? I got this information from a gentleman in South Africa, right here on social media. I listened to him and I said, well, he's making sense. He's making sense. What he's saying is making sense. Please do the double tap. 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 Yeah, please do the double tap on the screen. Let's do this. Let's do the double tap. Please do the double tap. Yeah. Please do the double tap. Lindsay, please do the likes on the live. Please do the double tap. Please do the likes on the live. Yes. You know when you do the double tap and you push the line to the end, it pops balloons on your side. Hit the likes, let the line, there's a line at the bottom of the heart. It will pop balloons on your side. Let's do this. I learned that one. Yes. You do the hit and then it pops balloons on your side. Yeah. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Trishi. Appreciated. Yes, it makes a difference. Yes, it makes a difference. Thank you very much. Yes, it makes a difference. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks. Yes, it makes a difference. Thank you. So for me, when I was looking and getting started, I really wanted, you know, I had just closed a 20-year-old business and I was looking for something to do. You know that place where you're saying, God, give me something to do that I can do, that will be on my own terms. I've done business for over 20 years. I've been in employment. I know what it means, but I wanted something different. I wanted a breath of fresh air. I wanted to have my cake and eat it. I didn't want to pay office rent. In the past, I'd paid office rent. I didn't want to pay salaries for workers. I didn't. Please do the double tap. Keep the hearts going. Yeah. Please keep the double tap. Please keep the hearts going. Yeah. Thank you, Trishi. Thank you, Trishi. Thanks, Trishi. Thank you for liking the live. Thanks, Trishi. Yeah. So for me, I wanted to have my cake and eat it. I wanted my own terms. I didn't want to have to go to work, but I wanted to work from home. So that's what I now do. I work from home. Within the first 3 months of running my business, as a impressed by my result. Remember, I'm a beginner, I'm not computer literate, I'm not tech smart, and I still managed to come up with a result. So what do I say? Let me put in more work. Let me put in more time. Just like everything in life, when you give something your time, it gives you a result. Anything that you breathe life into, it gives you back. That is what I have understood. So any question for me? Clarification? Something you've not understood? Any question? Any question, ladies and gentlemen? So if you like what I'm saying, please go onto my profile. You're going to be able to get how to get started, joycewawerudigital.com. That's how you're going to get that. I'll also take the phone to the laptop. I want to show you testimonies of people's success. I want you to see that it's not just me, but there are people also who have beautiful testimonies of. Do you have a friend or a relative who is saying they are looking for something to do? Do you know somebody who is saying, I want something I can do from home? Do you know somebody who is saying, I want to start afresh? April 2nd, PDT, okay. Yeah, let me show you this. Okay, so this is inside the website. This is actually inside the website. This is inside my website. We are 51,000. The people who are online right now is 131. Okay, so this is what the website looks like. You can see community classroom calendar. Calendar means you get your calendar for the whole month in advance. You're able to see, like now today, we have a training today. So this is the 2nd. Today is Wednesday the 2nd. There's a tech call. Last night there was a call at 7 p.m., the legacy builder. Yes, so you're able to see all the trainings that you have a month in advance. You know what you're going to be having a month in advance. You get to know your trainings 1 month in advance. What are you going to be getting as training a month in advance? Then Classroom. When you go to Classroom, you're able to see we have like getting started training. We have all these are trainings inside here for you. So those are there. Let's go back to community. Wins. There you are. Look at Lorraine saying, my first 600 turned into 900. Yay! I posted early. I woke up to a 600 and then it upgraded to a 900. There you are. This one, Sophie says she had a 300 customer. There you are. You can see the result. The system works, but you have to work it. And that's the truth. Pivoting from one media is not easy, especially if you are, okay. I did it. I passed my certification. Finally, I broke my silence. Yes, I did my first live, but for only 30 minutes. Good job. 5 minutes at a time. Yes, very good. Another payday. Shari is saying she had in her first 3 weeks. Yeah, those are her testimonies. Okay, small win, but woohoo! My first sale while I was preparing for bed. Yes, I got my first customer for 100. Interesting. Wow. Today I celebrate. Never did I imagine how completely my life would transform. These are people's testimonies. Certified. I just can't believe these are wins. Bestie ever just got certified. I went live. My first sale. Can you see the customers? And you see it's 100% commission, so the full amount is yours. Here we go to a first 10K month. Christina, yes. And because this is in American dollars, this is in dollars. Yes, first lead. Yes, there you are. This certified. First live, 2,000 views. There you are. So ladies and gentlemen, can this be done? Yes. How do you get access to this information? You go right here. This is where you're going to go to joycewawerudigital.com. joycewawerudigital.com. It's on my profile. Double tap on my face right here. Double tap on my face right here and it will bring you to this page. This is what the website looks like. You will now be inside the website and you're going to see the testimonies. What you're going to see is testimonies. You're inside the website. Remember, discover how to earn 100% profit. Question to you is, how would an extra 900 per day change your life? You know, how would that change your life? So remember, in the last 10 months globally, there have been over 29 million collectively generated in just 10 months. We are over 50,000 members. So can it be done? Who can benefit from this business? Number one, you're getting certified. If you're the kind of person you want to get certified, yes, you own your income. You don't need to create the program. You have authority for certification and licensing. It's a scalable business. You at least put in 2 hours per day. That's what you're being asked to do. Imagine if you could earn per day in passive income that you can work from anywhere, freedom to travel. You can build a profitable brand. You can earn online the right way. Just, you see, no longer relying on one source of income. So this is my website. This is what my website looks like. And also this is what we say. This is what is called a done for you website. Look at the testimonies from other people. Please get onto my website, joycewawerudigital.com. You get access in here and you're going to see, do you want to make extra income from home and you don't know how to start? Are you looking for more than just your regular job for financial security? Do you want to work from anywhere? Flexibility, family friendly, you're able to see results. Now, if you're willing to put in the work, the people's testimonies. If I can do this, you can do this. This is education for social media. These are the 4 programs. I just showed you the community. We have the Legacy Builder 2.0 that comes with certification. We have the Digital Mastery. We have the Blueprint and the Launchpad. These are the 4 programs that you're going to be able to access. How do you get started? You can pick any of the 4. Everything has been set out for you. 1, it's daily passive income system. You have passive income, number 1, and number 2, you can the business is automated. You are getting a pre-built website that has automations. You can also be taught how to do the faceless brand. You don't have to show your face. And then you have a recurring revenue. It's a simple tech strategy. It's not complicated. You don't have to be computer literate, and you now have an email list. And then you can learn the skills for your social media monetization. So, and then you're getting certified as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can do this, you can do this. This is not a complicated business. It's a step-by-step process. You're being taught how to start. All right, you're being taught exactly how to start. Each one of us, since we started, we all have a story. Every one of us, as long as you start, you have a story. If you don't start, then there is no story. But if you start, you can have a story to tell. More, how to start. Yes, let me explain. Hello, Jeremiah. Thank you. Let me explain how to start. How you start is right here on my profile. You double tap on my face. Start by following me so that you get a notification anytime I come on live. Write this down, which is the website. You can write it down and visit the website. Again, it's on my profile, joycewawerudigital.com, joycewawerudigital.com. It's on my profile. Yes, everything is on my profile. Choose how you want us to interact. I'm available. I am accessible. Be safe from the fake accounts. Please be safe from the fake accounts. I'll never send you a direct message. I don't do crypto. I'll not send you to Telegram. I don't do Forex. I don't do trading. Please be safe from the fake accounts. The only thing I do is what I've shared with you, which is education for social media. I market 4 done-for-you programs. It's called Master Resale Rights. You purchase the program once, you get the Master Resale, which means you can now resell the same program over and over again. And anytime your customer purchases from you, you're keeping 100% commission. Anytime your customer purchases from you, you're keeping 100% commission. It's a once-off purchase. So there are 4 programs. The education is going to give you skills for social media, digital skills, modern day skills that you can get to utilize. 1, you're taught how to attract your perfect customer. You're taught how to brand yourself, how to position yourself, how to maximize on social media. These are some of the things you're going to learn from the program. The program or the course comes with access to mentors, coaches, tutors, and trainers. You're not alone. You're getting access to teachers who will teach you what to do. I didn't know what to do in the beginning when I started. I had never heard of a social media business. I had never heard about digital skills. I didn't even know anything about getting skills for attraction marketing. I didn't know about content creation. I now know how to create content. I didn't know how to do that in the past. So number 1, education for social media. It's a program. Number 2, the program will need to sit on a website. You're getting a done-for-you website like the one I just showed you. I didn't create that website. You're getting a done-for-you website. Your work is to put in your name and your picture and your profile. That's it. The website is already done for you by the company. The number 3 thing you need is a domain. A domain is your identity. For me, my domain comes with my name, digital.com. My name, digital.com. So it's on my profile. If you get to the profile, you're going to find something like paper clips. That one will send you directly to my website. Yes, that one will send you directly to my website. So number 1, the program. Number 2, the website. Number 3, the domain. The domain is your identity. It's your brand. It's your PO box online. That's how people are going to find you so that they buy from you. We're in 2025. If you don't have a digital product and you're on social media, you're missing out big time. The number one skill you want to learn is how to market and sell digital programs. Because like the program I market is 100% commission coming to you. Learn the skill, acquire the skill, understand how to market digital programs. And it just doesn't end there, because the program will also teach you how to create your own digital program. I'm not tech smart, I'm not computer literate. What am I doing in the digital world? Let me repeat 4 keywords. The global economy is different. We have the digital economy. We now have social media. And number 4, artificial intelligence. Wake up, smell the coffee. Artificial intelligence and these 4 factors are going to be wiping out what people consider jobs, businesses, and careers right in front of their very eyes, and people are wondering what happened there. I've seen a restaurant in Nairobi, Kileleshwa, where you're being served by robots. The waiter is a robot. What does that tell you? Look at the things that human beings needed to do that artificial intelligence is now able to do. You see, technology has not stopped working because you're not looking at it. The fact that you're not interested in technology doesn't mean that technology has stopped growing or evolving. Technology is working 24/7. Yes, the dynamics. Go to America, Canada, London, France, South Africa. Go to first world. They are not waiting. Everything is working around the clock. Everything is working around the clock. I can tell you for sure. So ignoring technology does not necessarily mean that technology is not working. Technology is working with or without you. The question is, whatever you're currently doing, can it be cleaned out, wiped out by technology? If the answer is yes, you want to have looked for a different source of income. You want to have found a different way of doing business. You want to have discovered passive income, multiple streams of income. One income is no longer enough. We used to say, in the past, we used to say, oh, I have a good job, I'm all right. Halala, ha ha. The economy is different. You cannot live on one income. No. You cannot live on one income. In the past, there are people who have even lived without income, and they're living very well. But now, the economy is different. You want to have multiple streams of income. You want to have passive income. And that's the reality. So you like what I'm saying? If it is making sense, you go right here. It's on my profile. Everything is on my profile. Go right here. Send me an email inside the website. Let's get you started. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, let's get you started. Today is the best day for you to get started. You know what I tell people about this business? The truth is, you want a business that works even when you are sleeping. You want a business that has automations that work in the background, even when you're doing the things that you want to be doing. You can still do all your other things as the business is working in the background. That's the power of the automations in the business. I'm not tech smart. How come I'm running a digital business? Because I smelt the coffee, because I saw where the world is going. I could see that the future is moving towards technology, digital. I wanted to run a business that allows me customers from all over the world, that I'm not just limited to my country. I have customers in London, South Africa, America, Canada, Finland, Sweden, Japan, New Zealand, Somalia, Sudan, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. It's 100% commission. You're not sharing the profit with anybody. There is no upline, no downline, no referral, no recruiting. This is none of that. It's not crypto, trading, forex. No. It's 100% commission coming directly to you. This is what I say. For my 2024 last year, I made a smart decision in starting an online business. I work from home. I don't need to commute. I used to have to go to work when I was employed. I used to have to go to work when I was running a business. Now I work from home. If I can do this, you can do this. Why do I show up? Why do I come on the live? Why do I come to share my story on the live? Why am I on the live? Because somebody somewhere could be in the exact same place I was in last year, looking for something to do. Maybe your business has gone bust. Maybe your business is not doing as well as it should be doing. Maybe your employer has sent people home. Just think about it. Anytime I travel to America, some of my favorite stores, some of the shops I love to shop at is Macy's and Forever 21. Macy's and Forever 21. Macy's is a 150-year-old clothing store in America. Can you imagine a 150-year-old clothing store closing? They just did. And they had thousands of shops. They've closed. Forever 21 closed. And those are old businesses in America. They are closing their shops. Why? Customers' shopping trends are different. The customers are no longer walking to the store to pick up a dressing item or something. The shopping tactic has shifted. People are shopping differently. The customer base has moved online. So can you imagine? They now no longer need to have shop attendants on alleys to tell you the shopping trends have changed. And you even know you're getting deliveries done at home. I'm at home, I get deliveries done at the gate. Yes. So what we thought was traditionally the way businesses were done, that has completely changed. So if you're on here, you've retired. You're now looking forward to being at home, but you're wondering, what will I be doing with my time? You're retired, but you still have bills to pay. I'm here to tell you, I work from home. I am retired, but I work from the convenience of my home. I work from the convenience of my home. If I can do this, why not you? So the next time I'll be on live, the next time I'm going to be on live is at 5 p.m. this evening. This has been the 9 a.m. live. This has been the 9 a.m. live. So I come on live at 9 a.m. and at 5 p.m. in the evening. This has been the 9 a.m. live. If you like what I'm saying, start by following me, number one. Number two, get onto the website, joycewawerudigital.com, joycewawerudigital.com. Send me an email inside the website. Let's get you started. Let's get you started. If I can do this, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. I'm not tech smart. How come I'm running a digital business? Why am I running an online business? This is 2025. If you don't have an income, a digital income, then it's perhaps time for you to reconsider and think, what can you do? I just gave you the option on what I am doing. You can perhaps look at it and let's get talking. So take your time on my profile, get onto my profile, figure out how you want us to communicate. I am accessible, I am available. I'm willing to share with you what I have learned since June of last year when I started my digital business. I'm willing to share with you how I started. If you would like to know more, that's why I show up. That's why I come on the live. So I'll look forward to hearing from you in the course of the day. If you're ready to get started, go right to joycewawerudigital.com. Go to joycewawerudigital.com. Let's get you started. Everything is on my profile. I take calls. Don't chat with somebody that you cannot talk to. I tell you, turn on the video, you will see me. That's how you know whether it is me or a fake account. Be safe from the fake accounts. I'll never send you a direct message. I'll never send you a DM or an inbox. Please be safe from the fake accounts. Please be safe from the fake accounts. I don't do crypto trading or forex. No. The only thing I do is what I explained. I market digital e-learning courses. It's 100% commission or profit. There is no referral, no recruiting, no upline, no downline, none of that. It's purely 100% commission coming directly to you. It's social media driven. You can work from the convenience of your home. No monthly fee, no reconsumption, no repurchase, none of that. It's a once-off purchase and you can resell the same program over and over again. I repeat again, if I can do this, why not you? If I can do this, why not you? I work from home. I don't need to commute. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish you a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day. I hope I've served you. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've encouraged you and showed you, if I can do this, you can do this. I hope I've let you know that indeed you can start an online business from anywhere in the world. I'll wait to hear from you. Feel free to reach out to me and let's get the conversation going. Do have a beautiful rest of the day and have a fabulous, fabulous rest of the week. God bless you. Good day and bye-bye.